Good morning, everybody. Rather nervous, so I do apologise. I also feel I need to apologise being from the UK, that it's now nearly 7 years since we voted Brexit, so I do apologise for that also. Can I have a show of hands, please? Those of you that are investors, please raise your hand. Okay. Those of you that are from an EPC, please raise your hands. Okay. Those of you from manufacturing, please raise your hand. Competition. Okay, so I just wanted to get a level of the room, really, just to sort of understand. So I'm here today to really give you a little bit of an introduction and an overview of who Hope Wind are. We are, let's just see if this works now. So as I said, I'm head of Europe and Turkey for Hope Wind. I started out in PV back in 2009 and have mainly worked for Tier 1 inverter manufacturers. I was asked to join Hope Wind in July last year. After going and doing the research, I knew Hope Wind had something special to offer the industry. More than some of those entering the market today, which is fair to say. So Hope Wind also possesses the experience to also challenge the existing players in the marketplace. So since joining, myself and the team have been working away, building the strategy, recruiting the local team members and ensuring that the product team and the products meet the requirements of the local market. Now that we're progressing in the right direction, I wanted to take the time today to highlight what Hope Wind has to offer. So, who knows Hope Wind? Anybody know of Hope Wind previously? Okay. So for those of you that don't know us and think that we're just another inverter manufacturer, you'd be wrong to think that. So let's just have a little bit of a highlight quickly. So that was a very brief summary there of us. So Hope Wind are the world leaders in wind converters and have been for the last 10 years. Probably the best kept secret for many years, as we've primarily been focusing directly on the Chinese market and on the global stage through system integrators, where they take our product and put their wrap around it. And some of you would have seen, we're rising up the tables and are now in the top 6 of inverter manufacturers. And we've amassed over 100 gigawatts of renewable products installed throughout the world. Established in 2007 by industry experts and listed on the Shanghai Stock Exchange since 2017, with our HQ in Shenzhen, we have R&D and manufacturing facilities in 5 other regions throughout China, as you can see. Our overseas operation is growing too. Over the past 12 months, we've established teams in Latin America, South Korea, Pakistan, India, and Europe. In Europe, our regional headquarters is located in Almere in the Netherlands. We also have an office in Istanbul. The teams consist of both sales and after sales. Initial focus is on the PV sector, where we provide PV inverters directly to large-scale solar projects and through our network of distribution partners for smaller projects. To ensure you get the best out of our inverters, we provide product training and pre-sales support, along with comprehensive after-sales support for O&M and asset managers. Our portfolio extends well beyond the solar sector, as I mentioned previously. We provide solutions to the energy storage, wind, hydrogen, manufacturing, transportation, and mining and heavy industry sectors. We have over 2,600 employees within Hope Wind and more than 700 R&D staff, with 25% of those as doctors and professors. More than 10% of our annual revenue is spent on innovation and developing new products for the renewables and electrical network sectors. As our products can be installed in a multitude of environments, our testing capabilities range from the physical environment testing requirements like salt mist, temperature and humidity testing, through to testing the product's resilience and the hardships of connections to the grid. So the constant variations of grid frequency and grid fluctuations and energy fluctuations. So we also take this experience, the experiences gained from the other business units, such as the grid behaviours, and apply those to our testing methods. This gives us a better insight and confidence in our products' abilities and capabilities. To understand a little bit more about our facilities, we develop products for many different energy sectors. The experience gained allows us to not only develop robust solutions, but also the ability to share components across the product platform. In turn, this provides Hopewind with stronger relationships with component suppliers. This essentially means that we are more resilient to some of the constraints seen recently by those manufacturers that solely focus on producing one product, such as inverters. As you would have seen from the previous slides, we have a number of manufacturing locations around China. And currently, our production capacity for PV inverters is around 20 gigawatts a year. For our wind converters, we also produce around 20 gigawatts a year. Energy storage is around 10 gigawatts. And then with our SVG and VFD products, they sit at around 1.8 gigavar and 20,000 pieces respectively. So as I mentioned before, we provide a comprehensive product range for our PV inverters. So our string inverter coverage is from 3 kilowatts up to 350 kilowatts. And then our central inverters are from 500 kilowatts up to 3.125 megawatts. Our initial focus in the region will be on CNI inverters, and is on CNI inverters from the 36 to 110 kilowatts, and the larger utility string inverters as well. As we progress through and the team builds up, we will then progress into offering more services from our different units. So, grid simulators. This is another product that we provide. This is where we offer, this unit is as an interface and testing of megawatt scale power hardware. It also allows full power real-time grid simulations to safely evaluate the plant's performance and reliability. Benefits being that it complements the solar array simulation, so the theoretical, and as a universal tool for all relevant grid anomaly test sequences, so going above and beyond the theoretical calculation. So examples of this would be, in terms of the practical testing, would be low and high voltage ride-through, voltage unbalance testing, flicker suitability testing, and harmonic suitability testing as well. With wind power, we offer the smallest footprint of any wind converter in the marketplace. The benefit of that is that it allows us to save space and weight within the housing of the wind turbine. So industry-leading efficiency and grid power capability make our products the converter of choice. We have the most complete range of converter products, which can be distinguished from a voltage level perspective, including low voltage, the 690 volt, 2 level, and the low voltage 900, 950, and 1140 volt, 3 level, all the way up to the medium voltage of the 3300 volt. Most of the top 10 wind turbine manufacturers in the world are our long-term customers. Moving on to our energy storage, our PCS products work with a multitude of leading battery suppliers across different technologies, capable of providing services to power and energy, in addition to microgrid forming and black start functionality. Again, coming from the UK, with the experience of the energy market in there, it is once, as soon as you get the multitude of renewable generation going onto grid, you have to find a way of balancing and distributing that energy. And I firmly believe that our PCS products are able to meet the challenges that are faced with a micro generation and centralized generation energy mix. Static VAR generators, again, quite an important piece of equipment here. So this device is used to improve the power factor of the load. Essentially, they are used in highly dynamic loads where the power factor fluctuates rapidly, or in big steps like solar inverters and wind turbine generators. Also present in railway electrification systems, cranes, manufacturing machinery, and so forth. So the benefits of having an SVG system, it means you increase the efficiency, both on the output and the input, of the system and the devices. A reduction in size of the cable, which reduces the cost of copper. An increase in available power. Eliminate the penalty for low power factor from the electrical supply company. And a saving in energy. And the cost of the electrical devices and electrical equipment is also reduced as well. So variable frequency devices and drives have a greater functionality and operation capabilities. In addition to the adjustable speed control, variable frequency drives offer features like phase, under and over voltage protection. Two main features of the VFD are adjustable speeds and soft start and stop capabilities. They not only offer adjustable speeds for accurate or precision control, but also have more benefits in terms of process control and the conservation of energy as well. So before I close the presentation, I have a number of project references that I have here. In summary, Hope Wind have a vast experience in the renewable and electrical industry, producing products that benefit both generation and network operators. Stock listed and bankable manufacturer, we have a global operation, common components and features to support the grid. As I said, I've been Jeremy Powell. I'm here later today. Whilst you have lunch, I'm there to take questions. And I'm also able to show you some of the other project references that we have. But just to show you just one or two, I will just flip through the slides now. So as you can see, some pretty impressive projects there. As I say, I do have some more slides that I can show you later on, but I'd like to thank you very much for your time and attention.